Hi there, and welcome to your DBMMS.io account. Today we're going to explore how you can personalize this environment, add your corporate logo, your corporate branding, change this graphic on the left-hand side, and also change how these menu items react. Fast forward for a bit. This is the menu I'm going to show you how to build in this video. To configure the environment, I'm going to use CSS in the styles over here in the menu. By default, we have this red coloring and black coloring background. I'll set a new style up, and then all accounts, when they're logging in, we're going to view this personalization. I'll choose a logo. Now I really like this white logo on a darker brand color. In this case, the logo is a little lighter, or a little darker, so we'll put it on a light background. We always want to make them transparent though, so the background kind of shines through. So if I save that style, you can see the logo that drops in. And while we're here, we're also going to choose our sidebar background, and I like to make backgrounds either really light or really dark, and that way you can make the contrary light text, dark text. And again, in this case, we have light text on a light background, so we just have a few color things to take care of, and we're good to go. So what CSS should we put in here? There are some instructions right here, but we have a lot of examples. If you go back to this welcome page, there's some examples of CSS on there. The CSS looks like this. This content main color, that's this main area. So if we change the color of that, it will change these buttons. The main headed main color, once we change that, that will be the background. And then each of these sidebar menu levels are level 1, 2, and 3. Those have definitions of colors. And then lastly, which link is actually active, and then there's colors in there as well. So let's get some colors. The color that we'll be using for the content buttons is the main color 2AA9D. Great way to choose these colors, by the way. If we go here and we wanted to grab, say, what is the hex color for that? We can grab that, and those are the colors that we can use for things. Let's go back to our text edit. That's the main color for the brand. The main header color is going to be a lot lighter. 9D2. Let's just see what that looks like. I'm going to grab that, paste that in there. There, the top is looking awesome, and the side is looking awesome. Let's go back and change the colors for the text. So the color for the text, I am not going to have F's for those. I want them to be black. These are obviously hexadecimal numbers. And the hover color, the hover color we're going to make 2AA9D as well. And the solid and the back, we'll make that the same color, 2AA9D. And we'll see what that looks like. Let's drop that in there, save that style. And the rollover, the text ends up being that blue on that gray, which I'm not really fussed with. I think we're going to keep that as white. Yeah, so that looks a little bit better. So it's working on level 1s. We're just not working on the level 2s have the old color. So let's go back to that. Level 2, maybe we'll make this quite a bit darker actually. Maybe something like that. Hover color we'll keep the same way, but we'll make the solid, that little solid thing on the side. Again, this is CSS. You can do quite a bit in here if you put your mind to it. The last level will make a little bit lighter, and we'll close that. We'll select all of that, and we'll paste it in there. Save that style. Okay, so that's starting to look a lot better. That even looks a little dark. Maybe 5050s. Oh, and I didn't keep the, I didn't keep that color from the last time. make sure I copy that. All right. Good. That looks great. The last thing we're going to really touch here is going to be the active item. Let's go back to the notepad. I'll paste my other one back in there. And lastly, the color that gets highlighted when you have a link that's active, we're going to change that to RGB 216. This is the little green color that's inside the logo here. And then 0, and we'll make it fairly dark at 0.7. So when we highlight something and we click on it, it looks like that. Now, I think I'm going to make that black inside there. So that's kind of the last thing we'll do to fix this up. We go back to styles. You can see here's our new style that we made. And when I edit this and the text that's going to go in there, I think we'll make it kind of save that. And then when it's highlighted as active, it shows up as black on that nice green color. I hope you've really enjoyed the tutorial today. Super easy to set up your CSS, but super valuable in order to present your brand to both your team and your vendors. Thanks.